Eric Utt lost his hearing when he was just 3 years old, but he was an early talker, so his speech was barely affected. Perhaps more importantly, he was also an early reader, so he quickly discovered a thirst for knowledge.
I've always been interested in learning, and when I was very young, my favorite book was an encyclopedia. Really, I think that's where I may have discovered that if I didn't know something, I was able to get the knowledge simply by reading. So since I wanted to learn so much, I became a self-learner, if you will. And that played a large role in helping to circumvent my hearing impairment in school.
He decided to become a microbiologist when he was still in grade school, and his interest never faltered. After a rich and research-heavy experience at UCF, he worked for the CDC in Atlanta before being recruited by pharmaceutical giant Pfizer, where his deep science knowledge and love of learning serve him, in fact everyone, very well.
Going from basic research at the university level, where discoveries are made about nature, about disease biology, and taking those ideas so we can learn from that and turn it into a cure. And that's probably the most satisfying thing about the job that I do at Pfizer.
Early on, he worked on the antibacterial research team that developed Zithromax and Troban. But he currently works in the Worldwide Policy Division, where his job is to help others learn, a passion that was cultivated at UCF.
Oftentimes, what we learned in the classroom was just enough to pique my curiosity. It wasn't enough to really do a deep dive into what I wanted to learn. And UCF was very accommodating in that regard.